Okay, so I just give it a very simple description. I'm going to save it. And then what I want to do is I want to associate that message with my category. So I can do this a number of ways. I can go back to Browse, All Categories. Okay, so there's my category there. Click the right hand mouse button. I can assign it to a policy, or I can assign it to a node. So I'm going to assign it to the policy, which I just set up, which was my message filter. Okay. Click OK. Right, so the next thing I need to do is I'm now going to create some sample scripts I'm going to put into those folders. I'm going to deploy it to a machine. Once I deploy that policy to a machine, then those scripts should go down with them. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to open up a VNC connection to my Windows, to my own Linux server. Other way, I'll do it through VNC because we can see it a bit better. Go to OML Linux. There we go. Okay, and then I go into the folder where those categories were defined. So I'm going to go into this folder here. So it's var opt OV shared databases OPC management instrumentation. So cd/var opt OV shared /databases /OPC /instrumentation. Sorry, just got that wrong. Manage node, instrumentation. Look what we got. There's my category. So if I go in there, my category. Okay. So depending, as I said, it's quite flexible this because you've got options. You can deploy it to. If I put it in the Unix folder, it will go down to any system, which is AIX, HPOX, Linux, or Solaris. If I want to be more specific about which OS the scripts relate to, then I just put them in the. For example, I can go into Linux. I can then drill down even further. So again, if I put the folder in here or the files in here, they'll be deployed to any Linux system, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to create a simple script. I'm going to call it mycattest.sh. Escape I. I'll just get it to do something very simple. Hello world. Save it. So again, it doesn't really matter whether it's a file. So it can be binaries, it can be Perl scripts, shell scripts. It doesn't. OM doesn't really care. As soon as it sees this policy assigned to a machine, it will deploy that down to it. So there's my script. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to deploy the policy to my management server. So I go back into the admin interface, go browse all nodes, find the Linux server. Actually, let me deploy it to Linux SysA, which I think is set up. Yep, okay. So Linux SysA, assign policy, assign policies, assign policies. Where are we gone? Here we go. I'm just going to call it my filter. Okay, I'm going to make sure I deploy the latest. Click OK. Now I do a distribution. So I go to deployment, deploy configuration. So the thing that you need to make sure you tick here is instrumentation. So policies instrumentation. Linux sys. Okay, close that. Distribute. Okay, so the file was called mycat_test. So if I go on to Linux sys, I do a find for that. mycat_test.